Hello, happy morning, everyone. Oh, are you happy? No. We are. Why are you happy? No. Oh, okay. All right. My name is Alvin Abrar. I will be your sergeant at arms for today. So I will read the rules for this tonight's meeting. The first rule is for the online attendance. Please turn on your video and please turn off your microphone if you're not talking. But if there is your chance, please start speaking. And for offline attendance, please sit closer to the stage. You did it. Congratulations. Yay. And please stay quiet when someone on the stage or on the screen. And please don't play phone when someone is speaking as well. And keep your phone silent. And please participate actively. So that is the rules for tonight. I will give the control to our acting as president, our vice president of membership, Toastmaster Adrian.
Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Yeah, a
Morning.
lot of people here, right? Okay, welcome to SCBD Toastmaster Clubs. What is the SCBD Toastmaster Club? This is a place where you can become a better you by striving for progress. And please. So Toastmaster itself has 3,000 plus members spread across 149 countries in the world. So and Toastmaster International have over 15,000 clubs in that 150 countries. And since 1924, Toastmaster International has been a non-profit educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills. Welcome to the stage. About SCBD itself, we are community that aspires to provide equal opportunity for a member, self-development, and safe place to learn public speaking and leadership. And that's not all. As a member, you will be given these 11 pathways. These pathways is like a curriculum when we attend a class in our college. They are dynamic leadership, leadership development, and so on until presentation mastery. You can see here the 11 pathways. So let's say we want to improve on how we present something. You should choose presentation mastery. And if you want to be good at negotiating with people, you may choose persuasive influence. So we can choose from all these amazing pathways which area that we want to improve on. Next. Yeah, I think this is no. So every pathway that we choose, we have 5 level of mastery. The first one would be mastering fundamentals. Second one, learning your style. Third one, increasing knowledge, building skills, and the final project for these pathways is demonstrate your expertise. So we have all these levels to promote our expertise in this area. And it's the same with all of the 11 pathways that we have. How to join us? So we conduct a regular meeting every Friday and hybridly on first and fourth week, Friday week at 9:55 until 9 p.m. So Is that enough? No, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think we have a trouble here and there about the lagging and stuff. Okay, so as a member, we love to increase our knowledge more outside SCBD. Can you? Yes, we can, because we have all this schedule reserved for you all. Like if you want to practice public speaking every day, we can. Like in Sunday, you want to practice in Sunday, we have debat Pekanbaru Toastmaster Club, Bineka from Bali at 7 p.m. And if you want to also practice on Monday, we can. We can join just Jakarta Toastmaster Club and AAA here at 7 p.m. But in the Friday, please come to our club. Next. Okay, this is interesting. We have one new members joining. Toastmaster Helena. Are you there? Yes, Alvin, can you find?
Helena is here, but not turning on camera yet.
Yes, sure. So we have
have Helena. We have Helena.
Okay, cool. Nice. So we have one members joining our club, and we are glad to have this induction ceremony for her. This. Welcoming our new member, Toastmaster Helena. Woo! Please come. Please spotlight Toastmaster Helena. Already? Okay, sure. Cool. So, Toastmaster Helena, you may repeat this pledge for new members.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are, loud and clear.
I,
in the presence of my fellow members of SCBD Toastmasters,
in the presence of my fellow members of SCBD Toastmasters,
make this firm obligation.
Make this firm's obligation.
First, to attend meetings regularly and prepare completely for each assignment.
To attend meetings regularly and prepare completely for each assignment.
2, to apply myself to the project outlined in the Toastmaster educational program.
To apply myself to the projects outlined in the Toastmaster educational program.
And the third one, and to actively participate in club activities.
Third, and to actively participate in the club activities.
Thank you, Toastmaster Helena. And for existing member of SCBD Toastmaster, will you solemnly swear to support and assist our newest member, Toastmaster Helena, in order to strive for progress and become a better individual?
Yes, I will.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, please welcome Toastmaster Helena to our club.
Hey, welcome, Helena.
Welcome.
Thank you, everyone.
And so we are ready to start our meeting. So if you're still curious about SCBD Toastmaster, you can visit our Instagram, scbd.toastmasters, or you can send us an email in scbdtoastmasterclubs@gmail.com. And I think that's all. I will give my control to Toastmaster of the meeting tonight, Toastmaster Javier. Screen is yours.
We cannot hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now? Hi.
Yes, we can.
Great, great. Good evening, everyone. How is everybody? Nice to be here again.
It's tiring, but good.
Tiring, but good. Yes, but at least it's Friday. Come on, we have the the weekend ahead. All right, good. So yeah, Javier, this is Javier. I'm going to be the Toastmasters of the meeting for today. Welcome everybody. It's good to see you again. The theme for today is sing, sing. Sing, sing. So I noticed that some of you are going to be having a karaoke session tomorrow. Is that correct? So let me just start off by asking you if somebody knows where karaoke is coming from. Do you guys know where karaoke is coming from? Anybody of you know?
Japan, is that correct? Japan.
Yes, yeah,
From
that's
Spain.
correct. Toastmasters Ivona. No, not from Spain. Actually, we are not very good at singing in Spain. I think we are better at soccer in Spain. But yeah, that's correct. It's coming from Kobe, actually, from Japan. It was originated around 1971. And the first karaoke machine was invented by Japanese musician Daisuke Inoue. All right, so let's move on now to the word of today. The word of today is belt. So what does belt mean? What is belting? Belting is loud, dramatic, emotional, powerful singing, which tends to be placed higher in your range. So that's usually like some of these, let's say, very famous singers do very well. Like, for example, Whitney Houston. I'm sure that you know about Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Tina Turner. So they can basically, you know, place their voice at very, very high range. Something that I can't do, unfortunately. But if you guys can do it, any of you can do it, please go ahead. Let us listen your belting. So no singers here, huh? None of you are singers. No? Okay.
Gifar is a singer.
All right, so let's move on now. Who is singing? Okay, let's move on then. I would like to give the word to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Yvonne, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Javier, for Toastmaster of the meeting. Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, you are.
You are audible.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, give me 1 second. I think for today's the meeting theme and the word of the day is already introduced by our Toastmaster of the day, Javier. So now let me introduce my teamwork, my team member for the general evaluator. Actually, in Toastmaster meeting, the general evaluation is a variable station. So now I would like to introduce my team member first. Since the team member, so I'm not alone for this session. First, I would like to invite our timer, Toastmaster Leonie. Would you please introduce your job about the timer? Thank you. Everyone give her a big applause. Welcome, Leroy.
Hello. Happy morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Leonie, and today I will take the role as a timer. You won't see my face for today, but you will see my screen throughout this session. I will time the prepared speakers, table topic speakers, as well as the speakers evaluators. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red background, which denotes specific times remaining. In order to be eligible for voting, speakers need to finish the speech within the time allocation. For instance, if a speaker have an allocated time for 5 to 7 minutes, That means at 5 minutes, I will change my background to green. At 6 minutes, the background will change into yellow. At 7 minutes, it will change to red. And at this point, speakers need to wrap up their speeches in less than 30 seconds. It will also apply to tabletop speakers and the evaluation session according to its allocated time. I will also raise my virtual hand so you could see me throughout this session. That is all from me. Madam G, back to you.
Thank you, Roy. Thank you for your very clear explanation, your role. Thank you so much. Next, may I invite our next the team member or our counter. Let's invite our counter Toastmaster lady. Please give her a big applause. Would you please explain your role, Toastmaster lady? Hello, are you there?
Yes.
Oh. Thank you.
Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Thank you so much for your thank you so much for Toastmaster Yvonne. And my role for tonight meeting is as the counter. The job is to count the number of unnecessary sound or repetitive words you may use when you are speaking on the stage or in your screen. And I will be observing and taking note such as you, now, like, and so on, to make sure that you will make the improve for the next meeting. And it's all from me. Back to you, our General Evaluator, Toastmaster Yvonne.
Thank you, Toastmaster Daddy. Yeah, actually, the counter help us to cue our bad habit during our speaking. It's so important for the counter. Okay, next, let me invite our grammarian. Today, our grammarian is Toastmaster Donna. Donna, would you please explain your role? Thank you. Everyone give her a big applause. Toastmaster Donna.
Okay, Donna is not coming because she's sick. So I will replace Donna as your grammarian for tonight. So there are three of my responsibilities. The first is to observe the grammar usage. And the second is to observe your pronunciation so you can sound better. And third is to quote the word of the day, the quotes of the day to enlighten your following weeks. And also my responsibility to explain the word of the day is sing. Huh? Sing. Okay. Anybody knows what is sing? Aleka, come here. Come here.
It's bell.
Come on, come on. I cannot explain what is sing, so please explain sing by doing it.
Oh my God. Sing a song. I don't know. Can you request a song to me? Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm not that old. I don't know that song.
Balonku ada 5, but in English.
I have 5 balloons. The color is colorful. Green. Green, yellow, and pink. Oh, sorry, and gray. What's so gloomy? red and blue. And the green balloon is popped. There. My heart is so pounded. And now my balloon that's left for. Yeah. Kepegang erat. Thank you guys.
Okay, round of applause to Leica. So that is my job. Back to you, GE Toastmaster Yvonne.
Thank you, Toastmaster and our grammarian. Okay, now next up, let's go to our last but not least, our functionally, the bell counter. Let's welcome tonight. Our bell counter is Toastmaster Andrew. Please welcome Toastmaster Andrew. Hello, are you there? Toastmaster Andrew?
Toastmaster Andre is there is no in online, maybe
Oh, really?
on site.
Oh,
On
no.
site.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So can he explain his role?
Okay. Please move to the next, Yvonne.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. I think all functionally for the general evaluation, we already invite them to explain their role. Please give them a big applause. So now let's come.
Yvonne,
Yeah, pardon?
point of order. Please explain what is ballot counter. We will wait for Andre to come. At the meantime, if Andre is not coming, I will have someone to replace. Yeah.
Okay. So later when he come in, please inform me to invite him to explain. Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster. So should we go ahead? Hello?
Yes. By the way, is there anyone volunteer to become ballot counter?
The ballot counter? Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think we will wait for Andre. Please proceed, Yvonne.
I can do the bell counter as well.
Okay.
Leonie will do ballot counter. Thank you, Leonie.
Okay. So Leonie, would you like to explain the ballot counter, the role?
Yes. As a ballot counter, I will give you a link to vote for tonight's speakers. I will also prepare a link for online meetings, and for those offline, I will also give a picture so you could put your phone and go to the link. That's all for about counter. That's it. I'm Jeannie.
Hello. Thank you, Toastmaster Leonie, our firefighter for the ballot counter. Thank you so much. So now let me conclude our GE team for tonight. So I will hand over my control back to our Toastmaster of the meeting. Toastmaster Jevin, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yvonne. All right, so let's move on to the agenda. The agenda will be divided in 3 sections. First section consists of prepared speeches that are dedicated to our members only. They will deliver a speech according to the pathways. So in the future, if you want to become, let's say in the future, if you want to do a speech, please become a member of our club. Then the second part of the agenda will be the topic session, table topic session. This is dedicated to our members and our guests. And here you will be given a random words, and then you will have some time to talk about it. So it's perfect to develop your creativity and your improvisation skills. And last but not least, we have the evaluation session in which we will evaluate all the speeches and give feedback to our speakers. Okay, that's all for the agenda. Now let's move on to the speakers. So we're going to start introducing our speakers and our evaluators. So our first, second please, our first speech will be done by Toastmasters Rizky for Presentation Mastery Level 1 Project 2. I would like to call his evaluator Toastmasters Adrian.
Testing, yes. So hello everyone. Today my role is to evaluate Toastmaster Rizky about his pathways. The project is writing a speech with a purpose. The purpose of the project is to learn and to review basic methods for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. For tonight, Toastmaster Rizky has a title called Buying Time. It's interesting. I love to hear you more about that. Buying Time, Toastmaster Rizky, stage is yours.
Happy morning, everyone. Buy land, buy gold, buy time. So that is an old proverb about how to acquire wealth. That the first 2 points, buy land and buy gold, it is pretty straightforward. You buy land and you buy gold, and then you become wealthy. However, the first time I listened to that proverb, I find it hard to intuitively understand how can actually someone buy time. So this kind of confusion led me to explore more deeper into this concept of buying time. So in this speech, I would like to share to you my findings about the concept of buying time. I use I use interpretations in analyzing this concept of buying time. So there are 4 interesting interpretations that I found about this concept. The first interpretation is that you can buy time by starting early. So this interpretation means that by starting early, it means you can do something early. And by doing something early, you will fail early. And by failing early, you will gain wisdom early. Now, this wisdom is an appreciating assets because the user can only benefit from wisdom. So the sooner you get it, the more time you will reap its benefit. So that is the interpretation of buying time, the first interpretation of buying time. The second interpretation of buying time is you can buy time by paying other people's time. So for example, in your house, you have a list of laundry, you have dishes waiting to be washed. However, you don't actually have time to do it. So you hire a housemaid, you pay a housemaid to actually do the chores for you so that you don't have to spend time actually doing it. That way, you save 2 to 3 hours a day, and you can then use the 2 and 3 hours a day to do something else. That is the second interpretation of buying time. You pay others to do something, to do the job that you don't want to do. Now, from these 2 interpretations, already we can see that there are so many different interpretations of buying time. And that is what I like about proverb, is that usually proverb is 1 sentence, it is short, and because it is short, it invokes the reader to think about multiple interpretation. What about this? What about that? Yeah, that's about it. On to the next interpretation is that the third interpretation is about you can buy time by good preparation. Now, the third interpretation is well demonstrated by a famous quote by US President Abraham Lincoln. So he said something like this: if I have 5 hours to chop down a tree, instead of going directly chopping down the tree for 5 straight hours, I will first sharpen the axe for the first hours, and then use the rest and use another hour to actually chop down the tree. So that way I can save 3 hours for myself doing other things. So in this third interpretation, you can buy time by preparing before getting into the storm. So by having yourself prepared, you can navigate through any circumstance with efficiency, which in turn gives you time. That is the interpretation. And the last interpretation of buying time is you can buy time by actually taking care of your health and well-being. Now, this is the most overlooked interpretation for modern society because this is just the way we live. So this interpretation tells us that you can buy time for your old self by staying healthy. So by staying healthy, you will give your old self a freedom to enjoy life, because I believe no one here want to spend their 70s or their 80s on hospital bed. You don't want to. That's why you stay healthy, you keep active. So that way you can spend your old days with your grandchildren, or maybe with your hobbies, with anything else. So to recap, now you have 4 interpretation of buying time. You can buy time by starting early. You can buy time by paying other people's time. You can buy time by yang ketiga. Oh yeah, good preparation. And you can buy time by keeping healthy. With that being said, now you have a fuller understanding to the old proverb of acquiring wealth: buy land, buy gold, buy time. Yeah, thank you. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters. Rizky, that was very interesting. Speech time is something that I personally give a lot of attention to, and it really, let's say, I really like what you said about investing in health and well-being. I think that's very important. So thanks for the speech. Now, I believe our second speaker, Toastmasters Agung, has not been able to make it. So I'm going to call the third speaker, Toastmasters Vicky, on presentation mastery level 5. And I would like to call her evaluator, Toastmasters Harde. Harde, please go ahead.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good evening, Toastmaster Xavier, and to Vicky A. Saputra. You are attempting your completion of pathway presentation mastery. So the purpose of your speech will be you reflect on how your growth during completion of the entire path. Your speech may be some aspect of your growth during your completion of the path. Your title is You Raise Me Up. You have 10 to 12 minutes. The stage is yours.
Am I audible?
Yes.
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 Okay. Yes. Yeah, actually, so nervous. Yes, it's been like almost 3 years since my last speech and Toastmasters. My hands are shaking actually, and it's very cold. I don't know where to start actually, but you raise me up so long and I can see. Okay, that's cringe even for myself. That was the very first speech I delivered in Toastmasters. Toastmasters and fellow racer. I was born from a not that wealthy family. Well, I called that a poor family. We were so broke. So as now. Like even after I graduated from senior high school, I must work in construction company as a laborer. Yes. My job was preparing a concrete work. And I remember the first time I prepared the concrete, the mixer juice splattered all of my body. This mixer hates me. And I feel that this thing is not for me. but I don't have any choice. All I know is to persistently working, proving that you are okay, getting splattered. After 1 year proving my work ethic, my boss offers me a tuition, a college tuition, but he wants me to take a civil engineering major. At first, I was thinking, oh, he wants a bachelor degree, labor. I don't know what he was thinking about, and all I want is, okay, at least I wouldn't get splattered. First year of the study, I was so excited. Yes, because there will be no splatters again, right? But then concrete technology. Not again. Yeah, you have to deal with concrete again, right? Entering second year, I still find it this is not for me. Then I viciously sought organization outside campus. And of course, it is not about concrete because I kind of hate it. I have issues with concrete. Then I found a strange club, strange people talking. At the first meeting, I watched people talking. I watched them carefully. I was hoping there will be a subtitle below it because I couldn't understand what they were saying. And suddenly they called me to come from for whatever they called table topic. People would started see me and come on, it's okay. I was like, what is this? And then I come from the table topic master gave me the question. If you raise someone, I was like, dude, I don't understand. I was freezed because I didn't find any subtitle below him. All I can understand is race. Then I remember the song that I used to listen is You Raise Me Up. When I see the audience face, they were like, and then they'd be like, oh, it's okay. It's good. Go ahead. Go ahead. I was like, what good, what good. But I couldn't finish the table topic because my English is not so good. When I walked to my seat, people were cheering me. It's okay. It was good. In my heart, feel like it's okay. You're Heta. I still don't know if this club is for me or not. But there is someone approaching me. At first sight, dude, don't offer me MLM. I am broke AF. He introduced himself and made a small talk with me. This time, I don't want to be a silly looking. I want to talk in Bahasa. He explained that this club is about public speaking, networking, and leadership, and so on and so forth. You know, the explanation. But then I interest with this guy. I asked his position. So, what is your job in this club? He was the VPE, an MF, Vice President of Education. I was like, oh, so you are educating me about MLM, huh? He explained that there are 10 paths at the time, 10 majors in this club, and blah, blah, blah. When I see the paths, I am interested in dynamic leadership path because I don't want to be a labor and get splattered again. I want to become a leader and see labor getting splattered. Several months after joining this club, there was a workshop in Surabaya called TLI, Toastmasters Leadership Institute. The speakers were Alan Eng from Brunei, and then Ruben Chin from Brunei, and Liana Kwan from Medan. I don't know these guys, but their presentation is on another level. After the TLI meeting, all of us went to dinner. When we were talking, I eavesdropped on Alan. He said, I actually can't stand people singing in a public speaking meeting. I am so cringed. Then I remember the very first time I did public speaking and saw people smiling. I realized that was a cringe smile I was so embarrassed and hope people do not remember what I did. I am afraid that after my TLI, my friends will remind me about my singing. No, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. Yeah, in 2020, COVID hits Indonesia for almost 20 years. Yeah, 2019 COVID, now ISPA everywhere. For some reasons, I still didn't enjoy when the meeting shift to online, right? COVID hits, everything became online. So I joined this strange club. I enjoyed being one of them. But I have to change because I need money. I need to make money. Everything become online. Construction went shut. I didn't get any job related to my major. Then I enrolled a digital marketing bootcamp at one of the biggest tech bootcamp, RevoU. It was 6 months of training about all digital marketing aspects. I learned about Google Ads, Facebook Ads, marketing analytics, social media management, and yeah, everything about digital marketing. But for me, after I finished the digital marketing, tech winter hits. Tech winter. Every tech startup lay down. Like, okay, yes, jobless again. But because, COVID significantly decreased, like, right, there were no lockdown anymore. At that time, I think I was the one who hate COVID dead. COVID, why you dead? Please come back again. Make everything online again. Make people at their home and scrolling TikTok. So that's why I can get job, right? Yeah, but now with all of my skills from digital marketing, civil engineering, and from Toastmasters, I try to find a job related to my major. And now I landed in EPC contractor as site manager, installing solar panel in roof. Yeah, a new thing again for me, from concrete to electricity, right? At least I don't see people get splattered by concrete, but see people got electrocuted. No, don't say amen, because if you say amen, and I might lose my job again, and this title will become from you raise me up to become a jobless emperor, jobless again. No, yeah. But then Toastmasters and fellow raiser, I miss to be a part of this organization again. I really missed. I can learn from so many people. I can learn from many sources. People are supporting me even though I was a piece of ass. And now I come back again, join SCBD Toastmasters to finish what I started. I went from nervous, my hands shaking, cold, you were singing, cringely. I went from cringe silly, you raise me up. That's so cringe. To become Toastmasters, you raise me up. Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmasters Vicky. I hope that you can join us in future sessions, and congratulations on your new job, site manager. I think renewable energy is very important nowadays, very trendy. So we wish you the best. And keep singing. Your voice is very nice. Keep singing. Okay, great. So let's move on to our fourth speaker of the night, Toastmasters Agung, with his level 4 project 3 persuasive influence. And I will give the word to his evaluator, Toastmasters Reynaldo.
Am I audible and visible, everyone?
Yep.
Good.
You
All
are
right.
Reynaldo.
Thank you. Well, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My name is Aldo from the Ultimate Toastmasters Club, and tonight I will be the evaluator of Toastmaster Agung's speech. He will embark on his level 4 project 3, managing a difficult audience project. His pathway is from persuasive influence. The time of this project will take 10 until 15 minutes. And the purpose of this project is for the member, Toastmaster Agung, to practice the skills needed to address audience challenges when Toastmaster Agung presents outside of the Toastmasters Club. Well, without further ado, please welcome Agung. Travel, explore, sustain. Travel, explore, sustain. Toastmaster Agung.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Reynaldo. Give me a second. I need to share my screen. I guess it's visible now.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Thank you. All right, great. Everyone, happy morning.
Happy morning.
Good morning, Agung. How are
morning.
you?
I'm good. Okay, so tonight I'll be your speaker. And Toastmaster Reynaldo already introduced me, and I will talk about travel, explore, and sustain. Just give you a little bit about my background. I am now working in tourism industry in travel sector. So this topic that I want to share with you, I want to share this because it is very close to my daily life, to my passion, as well as my working life. Right. So beside that, I would like to raise awareness to you guys that when you're traveling, you need to be responsible, because the statistic from the UN says that the international tourists keep increasing more and more each year. The United States said that the international tourist arrivals grew 86% in Q1 2023, and it's already reached 80% of pre-pandemic levels in the same quarter. Means it's already close to the before pandemic, right? So it was before 2021, it was less, and then 2022 it was more, and then 2023 it will be much more than 2022. So that's why I would like to talk about these costs, right? So because this is a more serious topic in tourism or travel, because it's supposed to be like fun or traveling, but I would like not to belt you with the serious vibes, but I will be chill in presenting this topic. So
I think you used wrong data, Agung. You said that about the decrease of tourism. As I read from UNWTO on August 2023, overall international arrivals reached 80% of pre-pandemic levels in the first quarter of 2023, and estimated to 235 million tourists travel internationally in the first 3 months, more than double the same period of 2022. Tourism has continued to show its resilience. Revised data for 2022 shows over 900.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin, for that. Yeah, I see that our data is matching because it's more and more, right? So if there is a different statistic of different numbers, so we can discuss more a little bit later, because I like to focus on the topics that I need to share to you. So please bear with me. If you need anything, want to ask, or you need to implore, please, I will give you another session, which is at the end of the session. Okay, are we good? Okay, then Toastmaster Alvin, maybe I would like to give you a question. Maybe give me some buzzwords about sustainability. Toastmaster Alvin, maybe can you give me one buzzword about sustainability?
Sustainability means
Yes.
that we are sustained, we are stable, not
Yes, one word.
making,
Excuse
not
me.
making,
Yes.
yeah, not making any disruption, stable from. If you are 100, maybe for 98 or 102 is okay, but not more than that. So sustainability is important for us to having economy, because to have a sustainability make us safe for us to invite our investor, because investor
Great.
loves
Yes.
sustainability.
Toastmaster Alvin, I can give you a highlight that you call
can I have
about economy. Yes, Toastmaster Toastmaster
can I have
Leonie, you have
can
one
I
word.
interrupt for a little bit? Yes, I think sustainability might have this one word like recycle.
Okay, recycle. I got you. Great, recycle. We got economy, recycle, and please, Toastmaster Vicky, I need. Can you please unmute yourself because your music is.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Vicky. So now, yes, Toastmaster Dede, I think for the question and answer, I think we can move to the next session, which is a Q&A session. I will give you time for that. Don't worry. Okay.
If I
Toastmaster
may interrupt,
Leonie already here.
can I interrupt again? Can I interrupt again? What
Oh
about?
no. I think if you, because I already asked you to give me buzzword about sustainability, but I don't think it's not accepted to give another words. Okay.
So the word I cannot give
yes.
another word for
Yes,
you.
please.
I cannot give another word.
Hello.
Yes, Toastmaster Leonie, another word, or Toastmaster Dede, another word.
Oh, I think I haven't. I don't think I have another word.
Okay, then. So I have Toastmaster Dede. Yes.
Yes, I have a question to Master Agung about the sustainability. Is it
Maybe
only for
sorry, Toastmaster Dede. With all due respect, for question, I will move that into the end of this session. This is Q&A session. Thank you so much for that. So back to the topic that Toastmaster Leonie give us recycle, Toastmaster Alvin give us economy. So both are great answers, because okay, first we talk about recycle. It's about environment, right? But then Toastmaster Alvin talk about economy, which is matching with the pillars of sustainability that we need to fulfill. There are three. First, social. What is social? Social is about human, about us. And then environment, it's about nature, about the things that around us. And then the third one is economy. Economy, like what Toastmaster Alvin said, right side, the diagram fan, these are three circles that needs to be collate each other. It needs to be balanced. For example, social, about human. About sustainability, you need to think about human, because we are the subject. And we need to do that. You cannot neglect the human part. Right? And then the environment, of course, this is the most
Agung,
buzzword.
Yes, what if it is not the human that make our world sustain? How about the animals?
Yes, animal, correct. Thank you for helping me to answer about the environment. I mean the animal parts of the environment. Then, so when we need to the animals, the flora, and then anything that is around us on Earth. And then the three element is economy. Of course, we don't need to deny that we need money, we need fund, we need economy to do that, because at the end of the day,
Agung, you say
we
we
want
don't
profit,
need
right? When we
money.
do business, we
I
want
assume
profit.
that we don't. It means that everyone need money. I don't think so, because
Yes, I do
if we
think
die
so,
tomorrow,
because
do we
now
still need money?
Yes, we do. We do need money because it's a system that we are around it, and it's a system that we cannot avoid, right? It's money or wealth that we can do. Let's imagine when we do business in travel, but we don't make money. So how do we live, right? So 3 elements here need to be collected, balance each other. Then so we talk about sustainability and travel. So how do we do it? So how do we do it, right? So first, okay, back to the 3 pillars again. We need to balance all of them. Then, so for example, I give you example then of how to be sustainable when travel. Then first, example that you can do, for example, the turtle reservation. You can visit them. You can donate the fund to turtle reservation, or doing the things that can preserve the turtle or the hatchlings, like releasing the hatchlings and then making sure that the environment on the beach is not bad for them, and then no captivation for the big turtles, something like that. And then the second phase is village tour that reduce the carbon. You can use the horse carriage, you can use the becak or motorcycle becak or e-bike, something like that. And then the third one is biking on the nature, right? By the way, I don't see the timer. Can you please raise your hand, timer? All right. Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Leonie. Yes. So back to topic. Biking. Biking is in the nature. It's also like the horse carriage. Is reducing carbon print. So when you use less fossil fuel, it will be less harmful to the environment as well. So also it is also for ourselves that we can be back to the nature, because nature is just giving us calm, peaceful, and serene vibe, serene feel. And then I would like to give you also quick tips to how to do sustainability in travel. First, choose local. Why choose local? For example, opt for locally made items that support community. So make sure that you buy the souvenirs is made by the locals, not someone outside the community. So when you buy that, you will contribute to the local community economy, local community welfare as well, and also support local conservation, like what I said before. Like here in Bali, we got various conservations in Sabah Bay or in Nusa Dua or in Sanur. There are some conservations that we need to care. Then know this destination. Okay, when you want to travel to somewhere, please educate yourself. I'm so sorry if there are any hacking here. If you are something, please don't do so. Please don't interrupt me, because I have the control here as a host. Okay. Then when you want to travel to another place that you want to visit, for example, Bali, please educate yourself about the destination's culture, about the custom, about the religion, about the do's and don'ts that you need to be aware, right? Otherwise, you will be contributing to any harmful to the society. The people will be angry to you, right? You can imagine.
I see a mistake in your slide. Are you sure with your slide?
Yes. What was it?
I see a cross in your slide. Is it?
Oh yeah, I already said that. I think there is a hacker here. I don't know. It's Raptor. I'm so sorry for that, but Please bear with me, okay? So I will continue this. So what life, the tip is for you is make sure that you also know the rules and regulations that you will not harm the wildlife anymore. And then do not touch the flora, do not touch the animal, and keep distance from the wild animals. Otherwise, you will be, for example, like with the orangutan, if you disturb him, you will get punished by him, right? Then water activities. This is very, very close to our nation, Indonesia, which is we have water everywhere. We are surrounded by ocean. So please be careful of touching. For example, like when you are diving, scuba diving, please be careful of touching any coral or marine life. It's not good. Then also use environmentally friendly sunscreen. Okay. So now I'd like to give maybe comment or something, just 1 minute. I think because my presentation is over. Okay, 1, 2, 3. If there is no any question or commentator, I will close this session. Thank you so much for attending this session. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you, Toastmasters. Agung, I see that you have managed very well at the beginning of the conversation those, let's say, unexpected questions from the public. Toastmasters, Alvin, was very tough asking you questions and putting you in the spotlight, and I think you did very well, not being angry and managing the situation. That's what happens in the real world, so congratulations to that. And then I really hope that you can get a position in the future, maybe the government, in the sustainability division, because we really need a strong leader here in Jakarta that can help us reduce this crazy pollution that we are going through everywhere. So we need someone, like you that cares for that. Okay, great. Perfect. Thank you so much. Let's move on now to the time report. So I would like to call Toastmasters Leonie.
Yes, hello. I have the time report for today's speakers. Toastmasters Rizky is 5 minutes 40 seconds, 14 seconds eligible for voting. Toastmasters Vicky is 9 minutes 48 seconds, a little bit under time, and so he's not eligible. And Toastmasters Agung 15 minutes 29 seconds, and he's eligible for the vote. And I will also share my screen.
Sorry, am I not eligible? Oops.
Eligible. You are eligible for voting. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Can you guys see my screen for offline attendance? Hello, for online attendance, can I have your confirmation?
Yeah, from on-site, we are still scanning.
So that is all from me. Back to you.
Okay.
Thank you, Toastmasters Leonie. Okay, so I'd like to call now Toastmasters Andre for the ballot counter. Toastmasters Andre, are you there?
Already done by Leonie.
Already done?
I'm also the
Leonie
ballot
did.
counter.
Oh,
Yes, and
okay.
also
Okay.
check the voting link, please.
Okay.
Please.
Sorry, got
you.
confused. All right, no problem. Okay, so let's move on to the next agenda. Table topics, always very fun. This is the second section of the agenda. And I would like to call Toastmasters Rizky.
Wake me up when September ends. So happy morning, my fellow Toastmasters and guests. Yes, because I just want to wake up when September ends. So let me just go to sleep for now. No, of course, I will take a lead for the table topic. So because our theme for tonight is sing, so the table topic is all about like a playlist in the Spotify. So just be ready. And I will let all of you to sing a song to do the rehearsal because tomorrow we will have a karaoke party and will be led by Toastmaster Adrian, our VPM. Toastmaster Adrian will be our leader in the karaoke. And maybe for some all of you guys here and also in the online, maybe some of you just curious what is table topic. Table topic actually is the impromptu speech, and I will give you 1 until 2 minutes to deliver your speech. And why you should join because you never know when the time you get the impromptu questions, maybe from your relative, from your future wife, or from your future, what is it to say? From your future mother-in-law, from your future father-in-law, we never know. But yeah, table topic is the best place for you to practice it. Promise. I already done it. All right. All right. And maybe I will call one of you in the offline who wants to try to do the table topic. All right. Just please give applause. Yes, you can come here. And happy morning. And yeah, what is your name? All right. Yeah, another microphone. I forgot. All right. Well, the topic for you is this is, if I don't mistaken, this is the song from Celine Dion. The title is "Thank God I Found You." So
I don't know the song.
yes, just pretend you know the song. I know I'm so oldest, and yeah, you can create story by that line. Thank God I found you. So 1 until 2 minutes. Soon to be Toastmaster Wula, and the stage is yours.
Thank God I found you. You. It's mean you. Toastmaster team. I was struggling to mastering speaking, and when I found Toastmaster, I originally know Toastmaster when I'm in Cikini Library. In Cikini Library, I randomly pick books, and the book is about self-development, and one page of the book informed me that Mary Riana had took Toastmaster previously. So I became curious with Toastmaster, and then the second time I went to the library, it's kind of accidentally the Toastmaster Jakarta Motivator Toastmaster attend an offline meeting. So I joined the meeting and I get an overview from the presentation from the team, and I figure out that this is suitable for me to enhance my speaking ability, presentation ability, and for be a good public speaker. Because in my job I'm an auditor, and and as an auditor I have diverse client, which is from local and from overseas, and I really need help from you guys to make me master and fluent in speaking, because it's really beneficial for me to give a presentation and meeting in front of my client to make me look like a good staff and to become a good leader and when I'm leading presentation. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Yeah, please give applause to soon to be Toastmaster Wulan. Thank you so much. And yeah, I just wanna to invite our online participant who wants to give a try for the next table topic? Maybe
Jessica wants to try.
maybe Toastmaster Agung wanna choose one of them in the online.
Yes, Jessica just said to me that she wants to try the table topic.
All right, so happy morning, soon to be Toastmaster Jessica.
Happy morning.
All right, are you ready for the table topic?
So are we like going to talk about how are we gonna talk about the topic?
All right. So the topic for you is fly me to the moon. The topic for you is fly me to the moon. Soon to be Toastmaster Jessica, the screen is yours.
Okay. I don't really know what to say. This is my first time joining, and I don't really like know what this like event is fully. But I was reading this book called like I think it was like um, I want to say something or something along those lines, and like it's a book about a guy that like joined Toastmasters, and he like um he told like he wrote about all of like the benefits and all his like um experiences in Toastmasters, and so I started to look it up on Instagram, and like I found that they had like an online meeting here, and so I decided to join, but I didn't really like know much about it. And yeah, fly me to the moon. Uh, I guess that's a Boon. Wait, I forgot who sang that song, but it's a really old school song, and um, I guess it's like jazzy and like nice to hear. So yeah, that's what I have to say about it. And um, basically, I'm joining this so that I can like improve my public speaking skills because I'm a very like shy person and like not confident, but I really wanna like learn how to like improve my speaking skills and kind of structure my arguments better and like be more like uh increase like critical thinking as well. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Soon to be Toastmaster Jessica. So please give applause to our soon to be Toastmaster Jessica and soon to be Toastmaster Wulan who already tried the table topic itself. So I hope you got the addiction, guys, to trying the table topic. And yeah, I will move again to on-site. Wants to try? All right, our Mr. Table Topic Master, another table topic speaker. Toastmaster Xiaoqi, do you want to try? All right. Please come to the stage. And the topic for you is to the bone. Since the table topic itself like a Spotify playlist, so the song for you is to the bone. So Toastmaster Xiaoqi, 1 until 2 minutes, the stage is yours.
I joke a lot. I joke along this song a lot, yeah. Aduh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the bone. One of the most super overrated songs in any cafes in Jakarta. It goes like, I want you to the bone. Oh, baby, if you can't see, I want you to the bone. Please. But that's the truth, right? Sometimes that song is played a lot, so played a lot, it become one of the staples even in pengajian, believe it or not. Oh yes, believe it or not, believe it or not, even in a religious event, that song is played to the bone to Allah. But that's the thing, right? Something that is so catchy, so interesting, so that over exaggerated always steeps in our mind, right? Just like when you're doing an activities that goes on and on and on and on. When you're trying to do things better, you can go it on and on and on and on. You try to develop yourself, keep trying it on and on and on again. Just like in that song, when it played a lot, and I mean a lot, you need to self-develop yourself a lot as well. By what? Doing things that can develop yourself properly and making sure that that thing stays in your mind. Because ladies and gentlemen, you need to develop yourself to the bone.
You need to develop yourself to the bone. But I just want to be, I just want to say, when the first time I heard To the Bone song, I just realized, is that KFC song? Because the title is To the Bone. So yeah, thank you so much, Toastmaster Shauki, for the jokes and also the golden ways in the end of your speech. And yeah, another participant from the onset. All right.
Can I try?
Check. Please introduce yourself first.
Hello, my name is Theo. I'm a first. This is my first attendee here.
All right, this is your first attendance here. So welcome to SCBD Toastmasters, and the topic for you is fix you. Ooh, so many gloomy songs. So the topic for you is fix you. 1 until 2 minutes. The stage is yours.
Fix you. It's something that's really hard for me to explain about fix you because I don't have many things that I fix already. So yeah, so I just look at the thing that broken and leave it there. So yeah, I just people that I'm a grateful people, grateful man. So if there is something broken, I just accept it as it is. Yeah. Yeah. Another thing is there is no. It's not our responsibility to always fix anything broken. Yeah. So sometimes we need to accept things that are not in our control. But sure, we need to have effort, or we need to do something that we can do that we can control. Yeah, I think that's all for me.
Yeah, thank you so much. Sometimes living in the broken is the best choice. Yeah, I can relate with that. So yeah, thank you so much for your speech and for your willingness to try. And I will give it back to the online participant. Maybe who wants to?
I saw Toastmaster Hardev raise the hand.
Toastmaster Hardev. All right, Toastmaster Hardev, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
So, Toastmaster Hardev, the topic for you is more than words. The topic for you is more than words. Toastmaster Hardev, 1 until 2 minutes. The screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster, theme topic master. More than words. I'm not sure whether this is a song or whatever. I'm not a music lover. I just listen what is being played. If I go into a mall, what is being played, I listen. Or anybody plays the music, I just listen. So if you ask me more than words, I seriously believe this. Because they will say empty cans make the most noise. So when that means those who speak a lot do nothing. So I always believe action speaks more louder than words. Sometimes we need to do action. You see somebody hungry, you cannot tell to that guy, pray, God will feed you, or pray, a solution will come. That time, that guy needs food, get the food and give him. I believe that will be more better than just tell him, berdoa or pray, God will provide. Of course, everybody knows that God provides, but at that time, he needs food. He's not going to listen to what you say. So these are little things in life that we should count, which I always believe comforting. Sometimes you just say so much is not important. When you see your friend is down, sometimes he doesn't need words comforting. He may need a hug. You see, there's an action. When you give the person a hug, automatically everything is spoken. Just like they say, a picture words 1,000 words. I always believe an action sometimes worth more than 1,000 words. Simple things, simple action we do really mean to people. And people sometimes tend to forget words, or we tend to forget what we speak because we speak too much. But an action really touches the heart. The words is in this year and out of this year. But an action goes down to the heart, and always that people will remember. They will say, you did this to me, either good or bad. You did this to me, you did that to me. Or some good deeds, they will say, when I was hungry once, you fed me. So I always believe words speaks louder than, action speaks louder than words. So it's always more than words. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Hardef, for the golden words.
Golden.
Yes, golden words, because yeah, Toastmaster Hardef just said actions speak louder than words. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Sometimes it will be like that, since my love language is act of service and and physical touch. Yeah. All right. I just feel my love language here. Physical attraction, not physical touch. Raki. Focus. And another online. Any one of you want to try? Physical attack. Okay, Toastmaster Nanda, I agree. Physical attack. All right, I see here Toastmaster Nanda just raised her hand. So, Toastmaster Nanda, are you there?
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. So, Toastmaster Nanda,
Hi.
the topic for you is picture of you. Wow, so old song. Why, Raki? So many old songs.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Picture of you.
Yes, the topic for you is picture of you. 1 until 2 minutes. Toastmaster Nanda, the screen is yours.
Okay. Picture of you. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't know who the singer is. Maybe if you know about that, you can type on the chat box. So, talking about a picture of you, I believe, no. Do you have any idol? Because I believe we have, but maybe some people just don't.
Yes, I have.
I have an
Pamungkas
idol
to the bone.
yes. Oh, so to the bone is Pamungkas. I just like, oh, to the bone, which who? Okay, skip that. I have an idol that I don't know the picture. I really don't know what she or he looks like. Yes, she is my favorite author of the book. Yes, finally, next week I will meet them. I will meet my favorite author book. They are Kim Sang Hyun and Minato Kanae. The books was very impressive for me, and finally I can have the picture of them in my mind after I just admire them by their writing. Finally I know who they like, and I'm very happy with that. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's very okay if you have an idol that you don't like, that you don't know who they like looks like, because maybe one day they will overcome to you. They will come to you. Like people said, this is very similar for the bookies. If the K-popers say, my crush even don't know what I exist, I can say, My crush even doesn't exist. I think that's all from me. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster Raki.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nanda, talking about K-pop. So many K-popers in Indonesia, I guess. So thank you so much for that. And the last, maybe this is the last song on my playlist tonight. Who wants to give a try? Who wants to give a try? Why don't all of you? Yeah, just three of you come to here. Let's make it different. Yeah. Yes, the green spot. Yes, yes. Come. Three of you. Three of you, please, and create different story. All right. All of you can come. Special for tonight. The last topic is more than words already than 1,000 years.
Testing.
Oh, 1,000 years. So maybe who wants to start first? So guys, the stage is yours.
Okay, so this is the first time I see that table topic is in the fourth contestant. It feels like competition. So this is the 1,000 years from Christina Perry. I will start with the singing. Okay. Wake me up when 1,000 years. Oh, so cringe, yeah. I thought I will break the ice. So, okay, let me give it to.
Okay, 1,000 years. What comes to my mind when I hear the words? It's not the song by Christina Perry, but rather what comes to my mind is the song. Walaupun hidup 1,000 years, if you not pray. I'm sure you're all familiar with that song. It's quite a random thought from me, but that's what I want to share. I'd like to give the stage to the next speaker.
Hey everyone, I'm Rico. It is my first time. Okay, so my topic is 1,000 years with Christina Perry. Christina Perry, 1,000 years. Somehow this song remind me of it was a soundtrack of the Twilight movie. Do you remember, guys? Yeah, everyone thinks it's a bad movie. Not me. I'm a big fan of Twilight series. Big fan. I'm dying on that hill. I will defend that movie till I die. The movie has a great war scene. I'm breaking down too. You guys remember that? It was a very good movie. A war scene. It was better than Game of Thrones. I would say that. Okay. But yeah, there's the song that I remember. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that song because it was the soundtrack of Twilight, and I think I was supposed to finish now. So thank you everyone. Bye.
Hi guys, it is my first time in here. I'm Husna. It's quite like a serious because I wanted to talk about the pollutions. So the pollution, if we just want to fix just beyond, so we need 1,000 years. So we need collaboration to handle these topics. So I just want all of you using more public transportation, so we don't have much any 1,000 years, maybe in short of time. So yeah, for me.
All right, thank you so much, guys. Yeah, this is the last of our table topic session. Open up by one man, and then end up with the double death on the stage. All right, so thank you so much for your willingness to join our table topic. So thank you so much for the online people over there. I wish I can hear your table topic again and again in another Toastmaster. So I think that's all from me, and thank you. I will call our timer to give the report and also the ballot counter to prepare the barcode. Thank you so much. See ya.
What an awesome table topic contestant for today. Thank you so much, Toastmasters Rocky. So I already have the link for the vote and the timer report. Almost all of the table topic participants are eligible for voting for today, but I'm afraid I have to disqualify for the group participants. No problem, you don't get to be voted, but you guys rocking this table topic session. Thank you so much for the group participants, and for all of you in the on site, I will share my screen just a little bit. Just wait me for a second. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Please don't forget to vote. We have lots of participants for today's table topics, and they are all good. Alright. All right, so while waiting for all people to vote, maybe we could get back to those messages of the meeting.
Everyone have voted.
I think we should go back to our general evaluator, I think.
Go back to our Tom.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, great. So, do we have a best speaker for table topics or not? I didn't realize. Do we have?
We'll have that. We'll have the result in the last session, evaluation session.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I believe we should move on now to the photo session. Somebody offline can help us to please take a picture, and we need, to put all like random faces or something, do something crazy, whatever.
Okay, I will lead the photo session for online audience. Please turn on your camera. Vicky, Jamiluddin, Rahmania, Aini, if possible, please turn on your camera. Yeah. How to screenshot it? Okay. Okay, please pause on 3, 2, 1. Jabret. Okay, one more time. Please be wilder. If it is not wilder, we will repeat. Okay, please pause. Wilder, wilder. 3, 2, 1. Done. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you. Toastmasters, Alvin, for your support always. All right, so now moving on to the evaluation session. And this is the last part of our meeting. I'm going to give the word to Toastmasters Yvonne. Yvonne, the screen is yours. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tom. Yeah, it's so great. We have arrived to the final, but actually it's truly the heart of Toastmaster meeting. The evaluation session, since a lot of the things to do, but we have a lot of the speaker for today's meeting. So without further ado, let us move on to our individual evaluator. First, I would like to call on our Toastmaster individual evaluator, Toastmaster Adrian. He will give the evaluation for our first speaker, the Rocky speech in tonight's meeting. So please, everyone, welcome our evaluator, Andrew, please. Thank you.
Toastmaster Rizky, you deliver your project very well, writing with a purpose. If I can imagine your speech like a gift, you wrap the gift with the good content inside it. You put it simple, like, what is the interpretation of buying a time? You put that 4 points with example. It's so good that we can imagine what is it like when we buy time. The first one, we buy a time like by doing early, and the second one, buying others people time. We hire someone to do something that we don't have time to do that. The third one, we prepare before we doing it. That's so good. The quote from you, preparing yourself good before the storm. It's so good from you. I feel this quote is prepared so thoroughly. And the last one for buying time is taking care of your health. It gives us good example how we appreciate ourselves, how we appreciate our time, and how can we utilize all of our time. The information you give, it's so good. You tell me that I want to share finding about what buying time is in our WhatsApp, and you nail it. Congratulations, Toastmaster Rizky. And like a gift, it must be wrapped very carefully. So for improvement for your next speech, you might want to put the introduction from before you deliver your content carefully, because I think that we need more time to prepare our mind before we can start accepting what message that you want to deliver on. And then the second one, it would be better if we deliver pause in your speech. The message that you want to deliver to us is so great, and we want to feel it, and we want to take it home with us. So you may want to introduce the pause in your speech. All in all, like a gift, you give us the best gift that you can bring today. Thank you, Toastmaster Rizky.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Andrew. Very, very wonderful and very thorough, very completed evaluation. Thank you so much. Okay, so now next up, we have the other evaluator for our today's speaker, the second speaker, Toastmaster Vicky. Let's go on the Toastmaster Hardy to give his evaluation. Let's welcome our evaluator. Hardy, the time is yours.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. To my evaluatee, Vicky. You were delivering your part completion for presentation mastery. So looking at this point, you should have sufficient exposure and experience in delivering a speech. You have delivered no less than 12 to 13 speeches. So you have enough experience to share your this thing. What I like most in your speech was You shared a personal story. You even recall the first song or the first speech that you gave, the song. Sorry, I forgot the name of the song. You shared the song. That was very good. That means you have a very good memory. You shared a personal story. It was not a made up. You even shared you used very good voice modulation, high and low tone. It was really catching our attention, and it was interesting for us to hear because you had 10 to 12 minutes of speech. So you did very well with your voice modulation to keep us engaged about your concrete technology to your digital marketing and pre-COVID till end of COVID. That was good. And what I would like to give personal suggestions here are first, you used very good voice modulation. Would improve much better if you would have stood up and shared the speech. You can play more your hand gestures because voice modulation and hand gestures, it goes hand in hand. Example, when you spoke about your concrete splash, you show a splash or something that will even make more attention grabbing, and it will also make more interesting to hear, because at this point we don't see your hand movement and we only see you just using voice modulation. Maybe in my observation is that you did not stand up because you were reading some notes at bottom, because I could see your eyes at the bottom of most of the time. So, I mean, it is a personal opinion that if you stand up will be very much good. Then you can also, another thing is, I noticed you put the word Zoom on your head. It was not attention grabbing. In fact, it was, for me personally, it was distraction. I mean, when you move, the thing also move. So it's a little bit distraction for me to concentrate and focus your speech, because your speech is 10 to 12 minutes. So you really need to catch attention of the audience. And currently the audience attention span is very, very short. So you must make it engaging. You also started, instead of using engaging statement or hook to get us, you said, I was not prepared, I was nervous, this. That have basically made me for a minute to think, is he going to share or he's not share, or is he prepared or he does not prepare? You see, as a speaker, when you go on a stage, you should be confident. Even though you're not ready, don't show you're nervous, don't show you're not confident. Go as it is, because the whole audience is going to look at you. You are the center of attraction. And coming to the next point was your time management. You were 9 minutes, 45 seconds. I guess that's the time. You did not qualify for the timing that is 10 to 12 minutes. And in my also opinion was that you were supposed to speak on reflect on your pathway. You reflected during the pathway, but based on this context, I guess it should be the pathway reflection rather than what happened during your completion of your pathway. So in that, I would suggest that you discuss with your VPE that whether you need to repeat this or he's okay with this statement. In all, I would say you did a good speech with voice modulation. You had good content. It's just that if you could manage your time, stand up, use some hand gestures, and you will be good for the next speech. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Evaluator Harvey. It's so very wonderful and so awesome for the evaluation. Thank you so much. Next up, last but not least, we have our last speaker for today's meeting, Toastmaster Agung. And for his speech, it would be evaluated by Toastmaster Ronaldo. Let's welcome Toastmaster Ronaldo, please.
Thank you, Madam GE. Toastmaster Agung, what I like the most from your speech are two things: the management level that you display and the professionalism that you showcase throughout your whole speech. Now, let's start from the management skills. I like the fact that you listen to the interruption. While doing so, you try to dodge or deflect their interruption and then regain the territory that you lost because of the interrupters by going back to the topic immediately, going back to the presentation. That's important, right? And then the level of professionalism that you showcase to all of the audience is great and becoming an exemplary for all of us by you giving a proper response. to the interrupters, meaning that you acknowledge them. You don't just dodge and try to deflect them. You not only listen to them, you acknowledge them by giving a short, brief response to them. Now, my suggestions from your speech or the way you handle the difficult audience is also the exact same thing from the management standpoint and the professionalism. From management, I think you could address the interrupters at the end of your speech rather than you address it in the middle of your speech or during your presentation. And I think it's best to avoid or completely remove the Q&A section because the interrupter's job is to sabotage your speech, trying to make you look like a fool. They will not play by the rule by asking you questions in the Q&A, right? And the name interrupters, all right? So just address them later on at the end. My second point from management level is try to be more assertive, right? Particularly during this example when I believe it was Toastmaster often giving a long-winded answer by trying to explain about this, that, nobody cares about that. You need to immediately cut it off and then regain control. You need to show that who's the boss, right? You are the one that trying to present to all of us, okay? And then a little bit of confusion when you try to address the interruptions from Toastmaster Dede and Toastmaster Leonie. My suggestion is to address it one by one, carefully, and then being decent on how you select your words when you try to address them. From the professionalism standpoint, my suggestion would be to avoid any unnecessary or heated exchange, right? It's important to avoid or dodge to diffuse the situation to not escalate into a conflict. We do not want to have this unnecessary, you know, acrimonious situation with the audience. So it's best, again, to reiterate my point, to address it later on rather than try to address and try to deflect at the same time. So that would be my suggestions for you, and congratulations for finishing this project. I think you nailed it, and best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Awesome. Well, thank you, Toastmaster Leonardo. It's very insightful evaluation and also a lot total skillful there. Thank you so much. Okay, everyone, give the three evaluators a big applause. It's so wonderful for their evaluation. Thank you. Thank you so much for the evaluator. Okay, now let's move on to our next session. But before that, I think I would like to invite our timer for the timer report for our evaluator. Thank you so much, Leonie.
Thank you, Madam G. So for the timer report, two of our awesome evaluators are eligible for voting. It is Toastmasters Adrian and Toastmasters Reynaldo. Toastmasters Harvey is a little bit off the time, so he's not eligible for voting for today. I have put the link for voting on the chat box, and I've also shared the QR code for the offline or for the on-site attendees. So please vote your cast, and back to you, Madam G.
Thank you so much, Leonie. Thank you. Very good job. Thank you. I believe everyone already finished your voting. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, while we do the voting, can we move to our next part? I think for today's meetings, in the general evaluation, accept the evaluation, individual evaluator. Actually, we have also very key part about the functionally. So now we are moving on our general evaluation for some functionally. The first, I would like to invite the functionally give us the evaluator, the evaluation for failure functionally. First, I would like to call upon our grammarian. So today, our grammarian is Toastmaster Alvin, and he also our division director. Alvin, are you already? Are you ready? Thank
Yes.
you.
Let's give a round of applause for all of us.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Very nice session. First, the pronunciation. For a highlight, I miss the most the little T, the V. For example, how do you say list? List, right? This is like tajwid, yeah? List. And how do you say management? Management, not management, yeah? There has to be the T. Tourist. Tourist, excellent. And how to defer? This one, how do you say this? 3. And also with the plan, 3. Yeah, this one 3. And the others is 3. Okay, very good. And previously, please repeat after me. Previously, not previously, yeah. Previously.
Previously.
And how to defer an item, thing, and using your brain.
Think.
Think. That is using your brain, right? Don't miss the K with think. And if you mean item, it should be thing. All right. And for grammar usage, I hear someone say no one wants. What is wrong here? No one wants, because no one, everyone is singular, right? Even though it's so many people, everyone is a singular. So, and I don't know what he was thinking about. What is wrong here? Of this context, I don't know what he was thinking about. It means I now know what he's thinking about. So in this context, I believe it should be I didn't know what he is thinking about. All right. And then I hear someone say to make me master on doing something. I think it should be enough if you say to master doing something. And I hear someone say it should be it becomes. I have so many things that I already fixed. What is wrong? That are already fixed. Because if you say if so many things that already fixed, the things that doing itself, right? And action speaks more louder than words. Just louder is enough, yeah? And I hear someone say, what is it is like? I think it's more simple if you just say, how does it feels like? And then for quote, by starting something early, you will gain wisdom early. By Toastmaster Rizky. Congratulations, Rizky. You can buy time by good preparation. Another one from Rizky. And I like the use of word viciously by Vicky. It means brutal. And you raise me up, Toastmaster by Vicky. Do something properly, it will stay in your mind. Who say this? Shoki. We better do something we can control. By Tio, soon to be Toastmaster Tio. Sometimes you don't need advice. we just need a hug from Hardev. And I like this use of words being sent to select your words by Toastmaster Aldo. That's all for me. Back to you, Yvonne.
Thank you, Olsen. Thank you so much for that. Very well done, our grammarian Toastmaster Alvin. So now let's move on to our next person, Toastmaster Daddy, to give us our counter reporter. Let's welcome Toastmaster Daddy.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Yvonne. So for tonight, I will report about the counter in the meeting. So for the list of the number that the participant use, for the first is Toastmaster Javier, 2 times said and The second is for Toastmaster Yvonne. You said thank you, repeat it 2 times. And then Toastmaster Alvin, in the earlier meeting, he mentioned and 3 times. And then for the Toastmaster Leonie, had no filler words. Congratulations for you. And then for Toastmaster Rizky, 10 times. For Toastmaster Rizky, 10 times for and 1 times for repetition. And he mentioned about apa tadi, which is he has to mention in English. And then for Toastmaster Adrian, said and 3 times. And then Mr. Hardy is 3 times for and And then for Toastmaster Ronaldo, congratulations because you had no filler words. Please give applause. For Toastmaster Vicky, 3 times for because. And then repetition 2 times. For Toastmaster Agung, 11 times. Number of filler 3 times. And filler words 7 times. For Toastmaster Raki, 2 times and Toastmaster Wulan and Toastmaster Jessica, soon to be, for 3 times. For Toastmaster Sauki, had no filler words. Congratulations for you. For Toastmaster Tio, 6 times and repetition of word 3 times. So. Toastmaster Nanda 2 times. And for me, I think I a lot have a mistaken for and repetition word. I'm sorry. And then for the last, I will give some advice that I try to implement in my speech. The first, I to be relaxed, and you can also try it. The second, think before your speech. And then you structure your comment as the opening, main, and closing. And then you have to make a library of the vocabulary for the verb or so on. And the last, just do it because you cannot improve yourself without action. And the last, always to try, always to show up, and always to be have motivate for that. And please make a lot of the flag hours. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster Yvonne.
Wow, thank you. Give her a big applause. Thank you, Toastmaster Daddy. Thank you so much for the our counter report is so beautiful and give us some tips. Just practice here in Toastmaster more and more. Then one day we will be to the better speaker. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now next, actually, it's move on to my personal general evaluation for my observation from today's meeting for the meeting overall. Okay. Let me just give some brief the report for my personal evaluation. First, all in all, I think today's meeting is so amazing and it's so fantastic. I really enjoy it so much. At the very beginning of the meeting, we can see our VPM, Andrew Edwin. Actually, he give us a new member induction for our new member, Helena. I think that is so great. Congratulations, Helena. It's so great. And next, our presenter for today's meeting, actually, he gave us a very great opening. First, he asked us, what is the karaoke and where the karaoke is happened. I think he gave us a very good explanation for today's meeting theme and the word of the day. That is so energy to us. Thank you. Give us a very good opening and also give us a warming welcome the guest and the audience. Thank you. And for coming to our today's grammarian Toastmaster often actually he giving us very good usage and for the grammarian and pronunciation. I think that is very useful from learning our language evaluator. And for the today's, actually we have 3 speakers. These 3 speakers, they
Point over
give us a very
Toastmaster Ivan. Maybe you want to recap it faster.
pardon?
Maybe you want to recap your evaluation faster because we are running out of time.
Okay. Okay, I think time it seems already almost getting late. Okay, I quickly give my just very brief for the evaluation. Okay, for today's 3 speakers, I think they give us a very well prepared speech and every speaker so fantastic. And I think there are different speakers have different speech. Is so they give us a very different style and also very attractive to the audience. And next for today's speaker, I think the second speaker, because my computer ever lost connection, so it's a pity I didn't listen clear about it. And for the third speaker, Toastmaster Agung, very great manager for the unexpected interruption. Did very good. And for the table topic session, so excited. And Toastmaster Rocky give us a very good topics. Actually, the audience and the speaker really very involved to this session. Thank you so much. For I think the all functionally did very good job. So now for my conclusion, today's meeting have fun and so exciting, and I also learned a lot from the speaker and the evaluator. Okay, this is my general evaluation. Now let me give my control to our presenter. Thank you. Oh, sorry, we must have some session, the Hall of Fame. Let me give control to Andrew. Hello? Oh, sorry. Today is the Leonie?
Yes, correct.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Okay. So we've come to the end of our meeting, and now is the most awaited session, the Hall of Fame. All right. So without further ado, I want us to all give a round of applause for today's most favorite prepared speech speaker. It is a close call between two eligible speakers, but there's only one most favorite prepared speech speaker for today, and that is Toastmaster Agung. Congratulations.
You nailed it, guys.
Congratulations.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, your best pose. Okay, great. We got you.
Excellent management for our difficult audience. Thank you. And then for the most favorite tabletop speaker goes to soon to be Toastmaster Shoki.
Come up front. Soon to be Toastmaster Shoki. Come up front.
Soon to be Toastmaster Shoki with an Y.
You should have a background up to the bone. All right, now for the last most favorite evaluator goes to give a round of applause for our visiting Toastmaster Reynaldo.
All right, Toastmaster Aldo, dispose. 3, 2, 1, jebret. Done. Congratulations.
Awesome evaluation. Thank you all for having this session. Back to you, Mr. Tom.
All right, great. Thank you, Toastmasters Lonnie.
Oh, wait.
Congratulations.
I have one more thing, a little bit, just one more thing. If you guys, I have one more thing, and that is for our VP of membership, Toastmasters Adrian. If you guys want to know about our club or joining our club or have any questions, please do contact him. All right, and that is all for me. Thank you. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Toastmasters Lonnie. Congratulations to all the winners of tonight's meeting, Toastmasters Agung, Toastmasters Shoki, Toastmasters Reinaldo, Toastmasters Adrian. Thank you so much. Well done. And now, just to conclude the meeting, let's listen from 3 words from our president, Toastmasters Liga.
Yeah. Adrian. Okay, thank you everyone.
How it's going? Our regular meeting. Thank you.
Thank you.
I set up our office alone, yeah. So I hope you all find this regular meeting. You can take away a lot of messages from our prepared speaker to home, and I hope you enjoy our session. We have online session, right? Yeah, online session next week, next Friday. So please come if you have a time. And I have this announcement for tomorrow. Actually, for 2nd September, we will have karaoke session, karaoke party. So unleash your your diva aura. You love the song, like Toastmaster Giver there. He is a singer. He wants to come. Okay. Ask your friend to bring your friend, and yeah, let's light up the session tomorrow. So to end this meeting, because the theme is sing, I would like to sing if you don't mind. So after I sing, yeah, the meeting is adjourned and we can. So this is, you can sing along if you know this song, because this song has this. We can hear the song even there's no music here. No. Yeah, you are my fire, the one I believe when I say I want it that way. Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone. See you next week.
See you next week. For online people, if you like to stay in this room, please do so, because we